What's up, my man?
What's up, Isato? How are you doing?
Great, man. Nice to see you.
Nice to see you too.
So this is Tiago. So
Rizumik.
our Rizumik.
Rizumik.
Yeah. How did you begin doing beatbox?
Well, I think beatboxing kind of it started naturally in my life. It's a little bit like speaking a language, but nobody's teaching you that language right there. So you just naturally kind of trying to take out the rhythm that you have inside of you. Just exactly. It's just like you feel it, so you just so you just it's speaking something. And I think at the beginning I just wanted to try to do a drum set. So I was more of a vocal percussionist than a beatboxer. And then later on I just changed a little bit. I learned a lot with videos and other people, and I got a lot of influences. And so my style also changed a little bit.
Nice. What was your first inspirations? What inspired you? What inspires you totally?
Well, a lot of different genres inspire me, and a lot of different artists inspire me, like Bobby McFerrin. That's one of them, but that was later. Because in the very beginning, I think my main inspiration was just music and rhythm in general. And the one thing I've always enjoyed is like shows like Stomp, like Mayumana, like Cirque du Soleil, the things that mix a lot of different arts. And those are the things that kind of make me crazy and make me dream a lot about this. And so I think those are my main inspirations for the rhythm and for the things that I do artistically.
You got a specific genre that you love to do?
In beatbox?
Yeah.
Well, I like a lot of genres, but yeah, I'm going to do a little bit of house just for you.
Yeah, those types.
House, little housing.
Now,
my main style to listen to is world music, though. That's the one I like to listen to. Like traditional songs with a lot of different types of instruments. I like that a lot.
you got a specific sound that you love to do? What's your favorite sound?
That's a good question. I don't think I have a favorite sound. I think my favorite thing in beatbox is to play with drums, because this is also.
Favorite sound is kick.
Well, it's like a combination of sound. This is how I started, so I think this is. But I just feel comfortable playing, imagining that I have a little drum kit in front of me, and so I just play with the things. Because this is, I think it's a good way when you have not many sounds, but you have like 2 or 3 sounds, but then you do a lot of rhythms with it.
Yeah.
And that is good to practice your mind in terms of rhythm. It's like you just play. This is just rhythm, but only with 2 or 3 sounds. So I think that's my favorite thing in beatbox. I like to just play around with it.
That's great advice.
It is.
That's a great
It's not about the technical things only.
Yeah,
It's about your feeling in the rhythm and the groove that you have inside of you. Yeah.
Simple sounds and just playing around with it.
Exactly.
Playing
That's
around.
actually very good advice for beginners, because don't try to make everything like the pros do. Don't try to get the sound that Reeps one or Alem does or etc. No, just with your own sounds, just do your thing. I mean, it's what you were saying, and just explore rhythm. Yeah, I think that's the best advice we can give to the newbies.
And what kind of advice you can give to the pros?
Oh, well, I don't know if my advice to the pros, actually I do have one advice for the pros. Share. Share what you know. Learn with other people. Don't think that you already know everything or that you're the best.
Yeah.
No, we're always learning, and sharing is so good. I mean, going on stage with other musicians and other beatboxers is such a valuable experience. It's, as I usually say, better than a battle, it's a collaboration.
Yeah.
I usually say that, and I think it's true. So that's my advice for the pros.
Yeah. Actually, talking about battles.
Battles.
He's the champion of 2012 American Beatbox Championship. How was the experience of battling?
Wow, it was actually a very good one, and it was the first time in my life that I was in good battling event. I did like one small championship in Portugal some time ago, but it was not the same kind. I mean, this was the first time that I was really in this battle context. I learned a lot, man. I learned a lot from this experience, even within myself and my thoughts and the process and the preparation for it. And I mean, knowing a lot of beatboxers that I knew only from internet, the computer, and then I met them live. I know, seeing them, it's cool. The same way with the World Championship. I mean, you see all those crazy beatboxers around you, and it's like, oh, this is the guy who's in the video. And so it was really fun to know the American community. There's so many interesting people and so many talented people there. It was just a pleasure to share the stage with all of them and be in such an intense event. I mean, there was a lot of nerves and I was anxious too, and it was, I mean, of course there's a lot of factors involved, but I certainly enjoyed it and learned a lot from it. That's for sure. And so, my advice is, don't be afraid and just do stuff. I mean, be active. Even if you think, I mean, it's not my thing, or I'm afraid, I'm not that good, just go for it. Go. Well, what are you losing trying, right?
Yeah. Now, like, you got another tip for people that want to actually participate in battles? Like what that helps in battles?
Well, I think that people should consider overall their performance as an artist more than their sound as a beatboxer. I mean, people should consider that when they're on stage, if there's people looking at them, they cannot be in their geeky world of beatbox. I mean, they can, but they shouldn't, because it's not as attractive to people. Yeah. People like to see a show. People like to see entertainment. People like to see other interesting people. And so I think that's...
them excited.
Exactly. Put your hands in the air. Exactly, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah.
Something unique.
Yeah.
See? I mean, I don't know, something they're not expecting. That's also an important factor. Give them something they're not expecting, and but you know what? Deep down, just do your own thing. If your own thing is being geeky and going technical full style, then do it. Yeah. Do it, and some people will appreciate it. Not all of them, but you'll have your own target, your own audience. So I just participate. That's my main advice. Don't be afraid of what you do, of what you can learn, and of what you can. I mean, the not so good things, because of course this is not all positive things. We make a lot of mistakes. We do stuff that we regret, but just do it. That's what life is all about. We're always learning.
You got any funny experiences that happened to you with beatboxing?
Oof.
I saw some cool videos of you beatboxing on the street.
Yeah, I like to. I mean, I have a lot of funny experiences, and people just looking in weird ways and saying weird things, because some people are not used to this, as you know. It's still a very, what the hell is that? But you know, most of the experiences I have, it's because I love to improvise, and I think you're like that too. Yeah. So we're similar in that way. It's just like, you drop something, and you just feel like beatboxing. Just beatbox and see what comes out of that, and even in the interaction with people, I really prefer to, instead of being alone in my corner practicing or trying to make it sound really hard, which is not my thing, but sometimes it's part of it. I just like to go on the street.
Go out.
Exactly, and you see like a kid or someone that you feel like, okay, I'm going to play with them, I'm going to interact, and then you just go there and do something.
I did that too.
See?
I came to people and I said,
and you just do
I want to hear some beatbox.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And then you see people get surprised, they smile, they thank you, I don't know, beatboxing has a unique way of reaching people's emotions and heart, right? Because it's universal language. It's based in music, sound. So everybody understands it in a way or another.
I got a thing, like somebody came to me actually one day. I came to a group of people, sitting down, looking all bored, and I said, I wanna practice some new routine that I did. Came to them, did some beatbox, got them excited, they got happy, smiling, laughing. And actually one of the girls came to me after that and said, that was so fun, you made my day.
Exactly. And that made your day.
That made my day.
That's exactly it.
I was happy. I was like,
sometimes seeing a smile, I know, it makes a difference.
Yeah.
It makes a difference. That is cool. That's one of the things I like to do the most in life, is improvise. And deal with situations you're not expecting. So I like when people bring challenges to my beatboxing. I like when people come to me and they say, well, try to do something completely different, and then that makes me, oh, okay, let me try to do that. It's cool to me. I might not be good at some stuff, but I'm not afraid of risking, of trying. That's why I love improvising. Because I'm not afraid, I just do it. I like it. It's one of my languages, so it's natural to me.
Whatever comes out.
Exactly. Whatever comes out, it's what needs to come out. That's what it is.
Anyway, you got any final words for all the people that learning beatbox?
Well, I think that learning beatbox can have a lot of different. There's a lot of different ways of learning a specific area or art. Of course, you can do it by seeing videos of other beatboxers and really exploring them deeply, looking into details, seeing how they do it, watching the sounds. But I think that is important. But more important than that is listen to yourself, know yourself. Close your eyes, close your ears, and talk to yourself and try to understand why. First of all, why are you beatboxing? Why do you like to beatbox? What's the relation of that with your life? Why do you enjoy it so much? And then if you understand that, and if you listen to your own inner rhythm, the rhythm that really flows inside of you, then it's just, the learning process will be more intuitive, and it will flow in a better way. It will just go through, and you will notice that the learning is natural. It's not like I'm going to sit down and learn beatbox. No, you're always learning with things that you do in your life. That is the learning process. Because my influence doesn't come only from other people beatboxing. It comes from random things. Sometimes or a bird. I see a bird in a tree. I see something really beautiful, and it inspires me to do a sound. You know, everything's connected. So just, I don't know, be aware of things and be conscious, and once again, do your own thing.
You said it all. Yeah. Exactly.
I mean, I think that's cool. So Isato, keep doing your thing, okay?
Of course, I'll do that. This is beatboxtutorials.net.
Tutorial.